Do I got a Fiverr recommendation for motion graphics? Yes and no. I'm gonna tell you, go over to Envato Elements or any place that sells After Effects logos that are pre-made, right? Buy one and then go to Fiverr, and you can find a guy for $10 that'll implement your logo into it. He'll put it together for you. That way you'll own the program file, you'll have the right licensing, and you're not paying somebody a ton of money to create something from scratch, when really all they're gonna do is go get it from that website and resell it to you. Just want to be real with you. You need to make sure that your testimonials are straight up gut punches. It needs to be straight up uppercuts. That happens when they can identify with the person that's in the testimonial. They can only do that if that person is speaking directly to them. A lot of time I see testimonials that ain't it, Chief. These broad testimonials, I work with their company and they gave me a good deal. What? That don't mean nothing to them. They can't identify to that. They think that's your cousin anyway. So you got to make sure that it speaks specifically to that pain point. It's hard to do when your niche is everywhere, right? It's hard to be this successful and show this much value when you're trying to impress everybody. See how the layers are there? You can't even talk to me about a beta client until you got a niche. If you ain't got a niche and there's 10 other things that you need to get before you even pick your niche, if you ain't got that together, this probably won't work for you. Got to make sure you have your stuff in order. You got to have level 2 before we talk about level 22 and 36. These are things you need in place, or you're going to be just trying to go into level 22 wondering why it's not working. Well, because you named your company Super Video Shooters, then you decide you want to do pet videos, and your beta client is a country club. Like, yeah, Ty did tell you to name your company. He did tell you to go get beta clients, but he also have places where he have it in order so you understand what needs to happen in order to move to that next step. You have a passion for wedding photography and video. Is it a good niche? Weddings is always good money in weddings. It's just whether or not you want to deal with it and how good you are as a content creator. Keep in mind, weddings is one of the only things where if you don't get it right when it happened, it's a wrap for you. Because if you miss that kiss, because your focus ain't fast enough, or you got that 60 to 300 f5.6 that you think is a good lens, it's not going to be a good day for you. So the weddings is something that really takes, great skill set. And the only thing that sets you apart in weddings is your skill set. So, or your type or style. So keep that in mind when you go down that path. If you're a new wedding photographer, you're going to have to brush them skills up a lot. Once you do corporate work, I'm going to be honest with you. When you start doing corporate work, you're not going to want to go back to doing weddings because it's so much work compared to what you're paid. I just want to be real with you. Like, I'm not trying to be a dream crusher or none of that. I'm not here to BS you. When you go shoot an interview with some old guy and you light them with 3 lights and you add music and you fade in with a boring logo and fade to that and you get a pre-made lower third and you fade to black and they give you like $4,500 for that, you're not going to want to do a wedding no more. Like weddings can be done. They can be done. I'm not knocking it, but there are easier ways to get to the bag and still have your weekends. But if you decide to go down that path, yes, you can make a living off weddings. Absolutely. Especially if you are someplace where a lot of destination weddings happen. People aren't flying to Dallas to get married, not that I know of.
So let me guess, your passion is this, and you want to attract this or this. So you can make more of this, but your portfolio or demo reel is not this. I've worked for these companies in the past. When it comes to finding a job or getting the attention of potential clients, a demo reel or portfolio with random clips and music won't cut it. And that's why I created this. The 5 key steps for creating an effective demo reel that converts. It's an online course designed to show you how to market your skills and past experience and create a video portfolio that's designed to blow away your competition and 10x your results. Remember, if you can't tell your story, how do you expect someone to hire you to effectively tell their story? Enroll today at Flashfilm Academy. It's time to turn passion into profit.
Ty, I have a deep question, but it's playing on my mind. What plans should we have in place for our business in case, God forbid, ill health or death? 2 things. I feel like it's one method that you can do. 2 is a really good savings account. 3 things is death is tough. Death is savings account, life insurance that you would want to do with just in any situation. If you're sick, I have what's called a backup shooter, or I have kind of a partner plan. So me and another photographer, videographer, we cover each other's shoots if something go wrong, and we have an agreement to do so at a set rate. So usually that set rate is different than a working rate. Anytime it's an emergency, bro, I'm gonna cut you in and you're gonna get, 49, 50% of it because it's an emergency rate. It's different from me saying, hey, Tuesday, I'm thinking about booking a company. I want to send you out and hire you as a contractor.
If you're in the dilemma to where you have a client, it's a good paying client, but they want to throw at you that they can find somebody cheaper, or they know a guy, they know a girl, they know a person.
Perfect. I love that.
And you've done work with them before and they've paid your prices, or they like what you have. I see where you're coming from, and that looks like it'll work, but I can get the same thing, all value given, from somebody cheaper. How would you combat that and kind of fight that, or would you just walk away?
Nope, I can. That's easy. Let's do it let's go back to food, because I'm not a skinny guy.
Neither am I.
I'm a meatitarian. I enjoy a good double bacon cheeseburger, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. If you're a bacon cheeseburger guy, when it comes to national chains, Wendy's just got it on lock right now. Like, the Baconator is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a few contenders. Like, there's like Whataburger, depending on where you are in the country or the world, there's a few contenders. But what makes the Baconator better? Because they have better bacon. They have better parts of their burger, right? So as a production company, it is true that you can get someone to shoot video or make another bacon cheeseburger, but they can't make what we make because we specialize in this. Our bacon's better. Our buns are better. Our meat is better. Side by side, that's a bacon cheeseburger. We got a bacon cheeseburger. So side by side, they are a production company. They can film what you want, but because they don't specialize in this, they can't create it for your audience like we can. They can't understand what works for your audience like we can. They don't have the experience working with clients like yourself who want to go from A to Z like we have. That's what makes us better. And I tell people all the time, you're absolutely right. You can get somebody to bring a camera here, set it in front of you and hit record like we can. What they don't have is the experience that we have, the knowledge that we have, or the ability to get a return off investment that we have. So sure, if you just want to get it filmed, if you're not into the performance of the video or what it does for your brand and you just need a video, they can create a video. We can create content that does something specifically, that gets a reaction out of your audience, that has a call to action, that will help your brand go from one place to the next. When you need that video to do something for you, you come see us. We'll be more than happy to help at that time. And a lot of times, I love it when they go spend money somewhere else and then they come back because my price just went up. It always go up. T. Jones says, what's good, Ty? I want my niche to be executive corporate photography. Can I go after every business per se, construction companies, or stick to law firms, banks? Businesses like when you do headshots within their business, within their area. Lawyers like when I have a lot of pictures of lawyers. So I would try to stay within a niche. With that area, you can have a name that's a little more broad than lawyer photographer, but I would market after like one area. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at flashfilmacademy.com. You can go to flashfilmacademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.